Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about how to generate research ideas. What can you do that will make it easy for you to generate research ideas for your project? You want to write your thesis, or you just want to do a project, or you want to apply for grants, and you are thinking of possible ways to generate practical ideas for your research. Let's get right into it. The very first thing that you have to do is to understand which area do you want to do your research. And this is not about understanding the topic yet. It's about knowing which particular area, which broad area. Is it that you're interested in cancer research? Is it that you're interested in antimicrobial resistance? Which particular area are you interested in? You need to have that broad overview, broad scope of what you are interested in, what interests you. Another thing you can do is to think multidisciplinary, think interdisciplinary when you are thinking about research ideas. There's some areas that we think that research are presently saturated. People have done a lot of research in this particular area, and there's nothing left for me to do. What you can actually do is to think about how can you connect a particular field to another field. For instance, you can look at, okay, we've not done enough research to look at the intersection between AMR and, let's say, mental health, or antimicrobial resistance and climate change. So you can start thinking about how you can connect ideas, how you can connect different fields together, and that will make it easy for you to also generate new ideas. Let's say your area is in malaria. Have we looked closely into doing research between that intersect malaria and mental health? So when you're thinking about research ideas, you don't have to box yourself into a particular field or in a particular unit. So far, you can get resources and you can do the research. You can do interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary research. Look for possible ideas. Can you link a particular field to another field? Is there a connection between these two fields? And you see different research like that. That's how you can now generate meaningful ideas and impactful research that you can do that will drive knowledge forward. When you are thinking about research ideas, you don't have to box yourself to your field alone. You can think across board and you can think outside the box. Another thing that you can do is for you to leverage Google Scholar. It's so easy, and I'm recommending Google Scholar specifically because it's actually one of the largest, it's the largest search engine for academic scholarly papers. So let's say you have the broad idea of what you want to work on, and you're not sure whether we have any understanding or we know anything about this particular area. You can just go on Google Scholar, scholar.google.com, then type what you think, your ideas. For instance, you can just type antimicrobial resistance, cancer, or knowledge attitude of mental health among patients living with HIV. So you can think about different things and try to type it into the box. And it's just like you are doing a mini literature review, but in this case, you're not doing any literature review. You are using the search engine to generate positive, to know how far knowledge has gone. What do we know about this particular topic? Then you can start generating your ideas from there. Just go to scholar.google.com, type in the keywords of what you think you want to explore, and you will see different papers coming up. Then you can try to think, okay, can I modify this? Can I improve on this? These are very good resources that I personally have used to generate different ideas on research that I want to work on. Because Google Scholar actually has a lot of papers. And that makes it easy for you to be able to check through what has been published in what you are interested in and how you can move knowledge forward through what has been published. Now you are not doing literature review, but you are trying to play around with keywords to be able to see what is known about that particular topic, but just for you to have an idea of how you can start and the kind of ideas that you can explore further. Another thing that you can do basically is to follow trend or research in your area, research trend in your area of interest. It's as simple as that. Let's say you are interested in cancer research, and what you should do is to follow top organizations or top researchers that have been doing research on cancer research. Your interest is in antimicrobial resistance, follow researchers in that area. Your interest is in HIV, follow researchers in that area, follow their research. Go to their Google Scholar page, go to their ResearchGate account, see what they've published in the past. Look for top organizations, follow them in your area of interest. You're interested in HIV and you're not following top organization. So it's always better for you to follow those kind of organizations or the researchers that are working actively in that particular area. And that will make it easy for you to be able to generate possible ideas that you can also explore for your research. Personally, I've done this where some people will post, maybe they post a particular research and I can see, oh, okay, this research, why can't we do it in this particular way? Why can't we build on this in this particular way? And you can start your discussion on how you can think about ideas. There are many researchers. There are many researchers that use Facebook, that use Instagram, that use LinkedIn to share their research. You can follow what they do. You can follow top researchers, top organizations in your area of interest, and that will also make it easy for you to be able to generate ideas, because you constantly see interesting research, interesting things that people work on in your area of interest. And that's a very good way to also generate research ideas. Follow research trends in your area of interest. And you can do that by using social media, by following top researchers, or by following top organizations in your area of interest. Another thing that you can do to generate research idea is research replication. For instance, you've seen a particular research and you're interested in that research. Let's say that research was done in Ghana and nothing has been done in Nigeria before. You can start to do the replication. You can replicate that study in Africa, or in your country, or in a particular region where the study has not been done before. So research replication is not bad. In fact, it's very good, so that we can see what is happening in a particular setting compared to another setting. So research replication is also another thing that you can do. Look for that research. They've done that research in the US, and you think it maybe is relevant to Africa, or is relevant to Nigeria, or is relevant to a particular community. And you think, why can't we replicate? You can easily replicate that research. Do it again. And let's see whether our findings will be comparable with other regions of the world. So research replication is also another thing that you can do. So let's say, for instance, you search on Google Scholar and you see that a study has been done in Ghana. You can decide to do it in Nigeria, or instead it has been done in Kenya, and we don't have any study in that area in Tanzania yet. You can decide to replicate the study. Or the study has been done in the US, but has not been done, let's say, in Poland or any European country. You want to replicate it there. So research replication is not bad, and it's something that you can do. We need to understand topics more and to be able to advance our knowledge in terms of generalizing about a particular fact or a particular topic. So research replication is also a way for you to be able to generate ideas on what you can do for your own research. Of course, another way that you can also generate research idea is personal experience. Personal experience is also another way you can generate research ideas. How? You may have an experience maybe working in a particular environment, or you have an experience, maybe personal life experience is a particular condition or a particular thing, and that can actually pique you to be able to come up with an innovative ideas to do in that particular area. So generating research ideas can also come from personal experience. And what I do personally is that if I see a particular area or a particular topic that I want to explore, I write them down. So if I see that this particular topic, oh, this is interesting, I'm interested in it, you can write it down. Maybe you notice when you are working or you are doing a particular thing, and you say, oh, this area is interesting, and you want to explore it, you can simply just write it down. So ideas can come from personal experiences. Maybe you've worked in a particular area, or maybe you notice something in your community, or you notice anything at all. And what you can easily do so that you won't forget those ideas is for you to write them down and start the discussion from there, and look for a way, and you can now start your literature review to see how far knowledge has gone and what interesting things that you can add. So personal experience is also a very good way for you to be able to generate research ideas. What you can do, basically, what you can do is to discuss. You can have discussion with experts. Maybe someone is an expert on a particular topic, and you have been thinking of ideas, and ideas are not forthcoming. You can just have a discussion with them, and that discussion can make it easy for you to even generate meaningful ideas on what you can do for your project because these people are experts on this particular topic. You can have discussion with them, and they can tell you some things that will be useful to you in navigating or in getting your own research ideas that you want to explore for your project. So talking to experts, leaders in a particular area or a particular topic can also be a very good way for you to be able to generate ideas for your projects. Lastly, one of the things that you can personally do is also to use media. Like I talked about social media earlier, and that media actually goes beyond social media. It might be that you see something, or you hear something on radio, or you watch something on TV. A researcher, you always have to be active and conscious of what is happening in your environment. You can actually use media to navigate potential topics that you can work on. Maybe you notice an outbreak in a particular community and you're a mental health expert. You can think of research in that area. Oh, why can't I do research to explore and let us get a very good understanding of the mental health of these people in this particular community based on the disaster or based on what happened to them. So you can start thinking based on your own area of interest and how you can connect the dots. For instance, you are interested in antimicrobial resistance, and you notice that you have not been talking about people living with disability, and you saw something on radio where maybe they are talking about how AMR, antimicrobial resistance, is a major problem. You can easily decide to say, oh, okay, people living with disabilities, I identify with them, I've been working with them. Why can't I connect my research with that particular area? So media, as a researcher, you have to be conscious of your environment, and that will make it easy for you to be able to also generate ideas for your research. You can use social media, you can use the traditional media, and even newspaper. If you constantly read that, it's also a very good way for you to generate ideas or trends around you. TikTok, Instagram, we have to be very innovative in getting potential ideas for our research. So you can leverage media to generate important research that we can explore in any field. Thank you very much for following. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and invite your friends and colleagues that are interested in research to join this community. Thank you very much.